Joshua Church.
Hey everybody, so now we're moving on our 007 7 Days of James Bond special onto the Pierce Brosnan era. Now Pierce Brosnan was a fan favorite, somebody that a lot of people love. I really enjoy him as well. His Bond had elements of pretty much every Bond, I thought. You know, a little tongue-in-cheek sometimes, you know, with the Roger Moore vibes. A little classic Sean Connery with some of the womanizing stuff, and a little of Timothy Dalton and the darker edge. Pierce Brosnan kind of had everything, and he was, you know, taking over during the late 90s, you know, cruising into the 2000s. The beginning of his era, his first movie was a highlight. And now granted, for those of you in the video game era, as I am, you can't help but think of this movie that I'm going to talk about, which is GoldenEye, as being like the game of your childhood. And how many times did you set up a LAN party and play GoldenEye, and everybody want to play his odd job because he could shoot you, and he'd shoot you in the head pretty much easily because he was so low to the ground, he just aim up. But GoldenEye, the movie, now granted, is one of the most atrocious soundtracks of any James Bond movie. Pretty terrible. I hate the soundtrack. But the movie itself is really, really good. Pierce Brosnan just came in and killed it. You know, he had done Remington Steele, so he had this experience of playing this special agent anyway. He looked great in the suit. He did everything he was supposed to do, and I thought he absolutely killed it. And of course, you had Sean Bean playing his nemesis, 006. And he was really good. I thought for a young Sean Bean coming in and being killer. But this one's just fun. I don't know. It opens really well. Has a really cool, you know, dam sequence where he comes in and, you know, has to take out a bunch of guards, and it's their first mission with 006, and it's really cool. But it really set the tone for what we were going to get for all of Pierce Brosnan's appearances as Bond. Now later in his run, you had some really good ones. You know, Tomorrow Never Dies is a favorite. I was actually waffling between GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies, but GoldenEye won over. And then of course you got Die Another Day, which was really kind of rough. But GoldenEye is, to me, the best of the Pierce Brosnan era. If you're going to watch one of them, then that's the one I would recommend you watch. So that's the one I'm going with. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that. It's definitely one of those things that's, GoldenEye had a lot of crazy sequences. Most of the time, most people remember the game, so most people remember the game sequences, which some of them were like the movies and some of them weren't. But I thought it was really cool and a really good movie, and ended in a cool place. And you know, you had Alan Cummings playing a really goofy character, and there's a really awesome scene where he's got the pin that explodes and he's clicking it and spinning it, and you're just like tension building. Super, super cool. But until then, until the next time, keep your martinis shaken, not stirred. You know, drive nice cars and go to beautiful places, and you know, if you can't be Bond-esque. So until next time, we'll see you next time for the continuation of this as we move on into the Daniel Craig era. So we'll talk soon. I appreciate each and every one of you. See ya.
Hey, like and subscribe. Be sure to check out more of the content on the Movie Dogs channel. All the reviews and cool remarks and cool guests like me, Josh Church, the owner of River Monster Comics. We are in Dunnellon, Florida, so if you're ever in the area, come by and check out the shop. Get some cool nerd stuff, comics, pops, toys, whatever. And swing by and just have some cool conversations about movies and all things pop culture. We appreciate you. See you soon.